How's it going, guys? This week's Grandmaster Nightfall is the world-famous Exodus Crash, a fan favourite of most of the community, I would say. But before we get to the tips for this video, just a small aside here. This is a little bit of a different format this week, being way shorter than usual, but I'm also going to be answering the question we were asking ourselves while we were running it yesterday, which is, can you still cheese the boss fight? Now, we usually hate cheesing the GMs, since it's a more fulfilling challenge to us to complete them all without any of that. But my excuse this week for this and the shorter video is straight up because I'm moving, and this was a quick one and done strike, no farming or anything. Maybe I'll run a non-cheesed version later in the season when it's not such a crazy time. So just quickly, the loadouts we were doing was a Well Warlock with Tiku's Divination, Blinding Nade's Grenade Launcher, and a Reed's Regret. Also, we brought in a Divinity, and a Stasis Warlock and Hunter with assorted Fusion Rifles and Auto Rifles for damage and anti-barrier. I would have been on Stasis as well, but there was a mix-up with the game share not letting me use the subclass, so I stuck with Well, which you'll see later we found out was actually necessary for the cheese. We saw a lot of different loadouts people were using for this strike later in the day, including swords and stuff, so you got a lot of options in this strike, I think. As usual in all these starting areas, for the Nightfalls, you just have to hang back, take it slow, and be careful in this strike of snipers and exploder shanks. Here is the first difficult section of the Nightfall, being the room where you defend Ghost. Honestly, here you can just simply hang back in the corridor and clear out enemies a wave at a time. There's a lot of champions here and different enemy types, so be sure to coordinate with your team and make use of stasis turrets, supers, and all that. We also made sure to use some of the ammo generating mods on finishers to provide as much special ammo as we could for the Divinity, as it made taking care of the overloads a piece of cake. Be careful in the patrol zone section of this strike because the enemies here can still melt you. Also keep an eye out for rally banners for public events so you can get your super and your ammo. And make sure to stay clear of as many enemies as you can. And then at the end here with the fallen walker tank, we like to sit over on the side and you can just burn it down from range. Also be careful of the patrol fallen that spawn in behind you here up on the ledge. In this nice pitch black room, you just have to get rid of the overload on the stairs and then keep your eye out for sneaky snipers that spawn in up the top. And now here's what everyone's been waiting for, where to go for the cheese spot. What you want to do is go over to this side of the room, you want to jump on this box and drop behind this machine thing in the corner. And what this is going to do is it's going to give you a whole bunch of cover from all the enemies in the room. If I remember correctly, it used to be even better. They seem to get more damage on you now, but you can just crouch down and play it safe. The rifts and the healing grenades are needed here to save you from the electricity that's on the ground. All you have to do here is clear out the enemies in the room and burn down the boss from here, and it's an easy, simple finish. Be careful of using weapons like the 1000 Voices. Explosive damage you could kill yourself here. If you're going to use this cheese, keep an eye out for that with your weapon choices. Make sure you're not going to be blowing yourself up on the invisible wall or the cover. Like I said earlier, this was a one and done for us this week, so it's not the cleanest GM run we've ever had, but it definitely gets the job done. If this video was helpful to you guys, consider dropping a like and subscribe. I'll be doing more stuff like this in the future when everything gets settled with me. And basically, yeah, thanks for watching.
iKokoum.